What it do? What it do? What it do? I'm back, y'all. I'm back for the extravaganza. Now, I want to say this again. Shout out to the people in the chat, man. I love y'all. Hands down. Everybody in the chat, I love y'all. Whether y'all the firm, whether y'all MVP, whether y'all are dream team. I love y'all, hands down. I got some things I want to talk about. You know, on the YouTube streets today, it was a lot of drama. No, I didn't go to court today. I had to work. My job ain't let me off. So I want to say shout out to everybody in the chat, from Ashley to Miss Huff to Lady Tech to Sidbo, Sabrina, Miss Virgo, and everybody else that I missed. Toy, Fantasia. Shout out to Fantasia. Melissa White in the building. What's going on? My Baltimore crew is here. G-Joy. All of my mods. Willie. Shout out to y'all. But y'all seen the drama on the YouTube streets today. Well, the title of my joint is I got some good news and I got some bad news. What up, Ern? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the good news first. The good news is that Robert is going to be home. I'm not going to say soon. I'm not going to say later. But what I'm going to say is that he will be home. And when he come home, a lot of shit going to get cleaned up. So I've heard it all. I've seen it all. I ain't going to be before y'all long tonight, because what I got to say, I want y'all to sleep on it, because it's going to resonate and it's going to make sense. Even the people in the bushes. Well, I don't have bushes. I got the lawn. Even the people in the lawn, all hell going to break loose. Fantasia, glad you here. Everybody send prayers out to Fantasia that everything will go good with her in the AM as she go to the hospital. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to say, y'all seen the drama on the YouTube streets today. Y'all seen the drama. Y'all seen the lies. So let me go back and clear some lies up. If this case for Robert was a state case and he got booked in New York City and in Chicago, if Chicago gave him bail in state and New York denied bail in state, Robert would not have to turn himself in or worry about anybody coming to pick him up in state. Now, because we're not talking about state, we're talking about federal. New York already denied him bond. So if Chicago wanted to grant him bond, Robert wouldn't make it out the front door. Because by the time they discharge him and give him his personal belongings and go ahead and discharge him out the system, the marshals will be there to transport him to New York. However, I don't believe Chicago want to give up jurisdiction on Robert. That's a good thing. Because if Chicago don't want to give up jurisdiction, you know what that means? They will keep him and they will deny his bond in Chicago just to save him from going to another jurisdiction. However, I'm going to take you back. Thunder Watkins, York, pick him up. I'm going to take you back to the court hearing that happened on last Friday. If you paid attention to anything the judge said, why is he in Chicago and his first case is in New York? Nobody paid attention to that because everybody was just wondering, like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? No. When judges like that from Circuit Court of Appeal give any type of inkling like that, you need to listen, because from that point, they're going to start filling you in with fillers before they slap the whammy on you. And the whammy on that Friday was, we will take this into consideration. We will give you an answer soon. But leading up to that, they said, why is Robert Kelly, but they said Mr. Kelly, locked up in Chicago when his case is in New York? Now, what's going to happen, or what I see happening, is he might just stay housed in Chicago because it'll be a safety measure for him. And New York is no safety measure there, but in Chicago is a safety measure there. He's protected. However, I put it out there, I believe, and can't nobody change my mind, that a blogger that's close to Don Russell, that go by the initials TBD, I won't say the name, but she have a cousin that's a correctional officer at the MCC. And she knew way too much more about this situation than she's supposed to, which lead me to believe that that blogger cousin allowed Robert to be attacked and was part of the scheme. Now, I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, if it come out that I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to come and say, yes, Dana was wrong about that. I hope I am wrong. But my gut feeling telling me I'm not. So with that being told, Travel the World said, how is he protected and he got attacked? Well, the gods allowed that to happen. But then when it happened, Travel the World, you see everybody else jumped in. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to say this. With that being said, I know for sure that certain lawyers aren't being talked to by certain people. But I'm going to bring a lawyer to the forefront that everybody talks to that rocks with Don Russell. And I know people are like, oh boy, Dana back on this. Yeah, I'm back on this. Again, I'm going to show you why. I got proof of why I need to be back on Don Russell. Because y'all know I chilled out for a while since he got locked up. And since he got locked up, things were just mellow. But now that he home, Dana J is going to be back on top of the bullshit, because that's what's going on. Nothing but the bullshit. So with that being said, oh, got it right here. With that being said, I'm going to let y'all see some stuff to combat what I'm talking about. So, like I said, you seen the drama on the YouTube streets today. You seen the live where, you know, you had one person say, well, Dana J seems happy that Rob is still in there. What? If I don't talk to you, if I don't like you under any circumstances, Don't assume anything about me. Ask. Or better yet, I'm not going to talk to you, so you might want to talk to somebody or try to talk to somebody that's on a dream team and get some type of explanation. Thank you, God. I appreciate you, God. So with that being said, don't never assume anything about me. 9 times out of 10, I'm working. So with that being said, Rob is not facing state charges. He's facing federal charges. I do know Minnesota case is all but withered away. Now, Chicago state case is on hold because they can't move forward as long as the feds are operating first. The feds have first pick of the litter, first jurisdiction. If the state was to operate, they have to operate in between the holes of the federal government. Just wanted to let y'all know. So once again, since Robert's not facing state charges that's holding him, if Chicago say, you know what, too much of a liability, we're going to give him bond, Rob wouldn't make it out the door. The marshals will be there to get him, and he will be gone. Charlotte Bennett, what are you talking about? It's crazy because at the end of the day, I believe Robert needs to have a bond. I believe Rob needs to be home. But you hear people saying they talk to lawyers and stuff like that, but they can't give you nothing else. So remember what you're hearing here. And I'm not going to bring you vendetta. I got this. And just remember, I'm not going to bring you nothing that's not accurate, nothing that's not truthful. So, since I have a relationship with the lawyers, some of them nice, some of them not, some of them are close with me. Hey, that's all I can say with that. I don't have no enemies on the defense team. I'm going to say this. If Rob is denied on the 21st in Chicago, which, and I'm telling y'all now, which will be a hurtful thing if he is. But because of the way New York is acting and they fighting over jurisdiction, that will be a good thing if he is housed in Chicago. Once again, I prefer him to be home because I don't want nobody to get it construed of what I'm saying. But if he's housed in Chicago, he will go to New York before his case. I believe it'll be 6 weeks before his case or before trial happens in New York. He will be given a proper place where he can convene with his lawyers and don't have a time frame. He will be monitored every time he meet with his lawyers. And sometimes it might be 5 days a week in this secret location. Can't nobody else give you that. And I'm just saying, can't nobody else give you that fact. So, like I was saying, he'll be there 6 weeks, 2 weeks quarantining by himself. Then the other 4 weeks, he will be there preparing for trial, which I still think is not enough adequate time. However, it's been put in place for New York that nobody is rushing to trial. The defense have to be comfortable in going to trial, and so do the prosecution. I find that a plus. Because most people say, no, let's rush it and try. No, I find it a plus that the Circuit Court of Appeals is going to allow Robert to prepare adequately for trial. Then here come the bad news. And remember, I said it here first. And I'm going to reiterate this. It was told to me. Too much threatening going on. I see you defending yourself, but don't put yourself in a bad predicament. I said, okay. Then Dana, have you heard about the scandalous media story about you and Doug Anton? No. Place the link there, Vendetta. I would love to read it with everybody else. The bad news. And remember, I said it here first. The last time I said somebody was going to jail, it happened, didn't it? It took its time, but it happened. When I said Don Russell going to jail, it happened, right? Okay. I got word today, and this all I'm going to touch on it, that some so-called people that so-called support Robert is about to find themselves at the booty house. And I'll tell you this, Dana J is not one of them. So, with that being said, I am not giving attention to nothing else. I don't understand why Dana J is the topic of people conversation. They built the foundation of people. They built a whole bunch of empires type shit. They said the unity was great. I agreed. I said, yes, the unity is great. Today, y'all heard the lady say, well, Dana J, you ain't coming together with nobody. Well, I wasn't asked. And when I looked at the Unity Project, Dana J was nowhere in it. Neither was Sky Zone. Neither was Prima Donna. Neither was Levi. But you know what we said? We fine. We don't need to link with nobody. Because certain individuals I would never link with. And with that being said, everybody I just named on this side, we are fine. You won't see Prima Donna going to jail. You won't see Levi. You won't see Dana. You won't see Sky Zone. You won't see Brooke. But I guarantee you, when it happens, I'm going to be reading your indictments. And I'll probably be just as happy as I was with Don Russell. So the dream team is fine over here. We don't need that extra curriculum BS. And we are not entertaining it anymore. I don't understand it. They talk about Dana. They want to put out recordings. They talk about people on the dream team. Here it is. When y'all wanted to leave, I left. When y'all wanted to backstab me, I left. Y'all thought I needed y'all. No, I don't. I'm good. You feel me? I'm okay. Vendetta, you are interrupting my commentary, but you're saying you and Doug in big trouble on the website, saying Kel say he hasn't received any money. Vendetta, here's what I'm going to say to you. Thank you for telling me that. I really appreciate it. But Here's what I'm saying. Dana and Doug going to jail. I love it. You hold your breath and wait for it. I'll dance at your funeral. Like I said, I'm not entertaining nothing. When it came down to me and they said, Dana J, I need to know about this, and this. Before I was holding a loyalty card. But then I said, that person don't mess with me. That person don't mess with me. That person don't mess with me. They all tried to take me out. We can talk. So at the end of the day, I just confirmed what they already knew. And it's coming. That's all I'm going to say. Think about this. Don Russell indictment was sealed for months before they came and got him. Make that make sense. Then I'm going to say this. People that's for Rob, right? They give me flack because I hold a debate with Team Truth. Because I can have a logical conversation with Team Truth and with Larry. But nobody say nothing, and they turn the deaf ear to the man who leaks R. Kelly's music. They turned the blind and deaf ear when a man came and said on multiple platforms that Don Russell gave me the music to leak. Nobody said nothing to the fact of that guy is still allowed to hang on platforms. I think what's good for the goose is good for the gander, not unless everybody is so goddamn fake. But that's not my fight. I'll tell you one platform you won't see him on. Hey, and if he come over here, he get blocked. I keep it 100. I keep it real. I'm staying out the BS. I don't need to be involved with the crash dummies. I know how to cross the street. So with that being said, I heard the chatter. Somebody said, oh, Dana pressed about this one person. Let me explain something to you. If you know like I know, you'll know that I don't chase them. I replace them. So while people sitting up on YouTube fronting, you don't see me going after nobody like that. You might see me respond, but you don't see me acting like I'm a bitter dude. No, I'm happy. I have a team that loves me and I love them. I have a team that's for real. So now I want to touch on this. The closest person that lived to me is 45 minutes away. I need a question to be answered. How can I brainwash anybody? I don't practice voodoo. I believe in Jesus. You don't see me practicing black magic on my platform. So why would you give me that bone to carry to say, oh, that person had a spell on me? Let's break some stuff up real quick. My loyalty to that person was because of her daughter, not her. I'm big on loyalty. And I was loyal to her daughter until I heard what I heard. Then I backed away from everybody. There's no rekindling. There's no patching up. It's over. That train has left and I'm done. My mom always said, when a person show you who they are, believe them. And I believed every last one of them. That's why Dana J can't do unity with half-ass crooks. Can't do it. So I'm going to jump into something real quick. And we're going to go over some things. Is it important to go over The bottom stuff, no, not really. It's not worth my time. But what is worth my time is this right here. When Don Russell got locked up, these stopped. The minute he came home and he's waiting to go to New York, look what pops back up. Let's read. Well, honey, I have to talk to her. She told me she going to help me out and told me a lot of things that make me to believe her, honey, because I remember that year she saved former pop star Michael Jackson from sexual allegation, and she won all for him. And some other murder case and criminal, she won all. Well, and the side of credibility and good reputation, she is good, honey. That's why I want to hire the lawyer. The person said, well, I want to talk to her since I'm the one paying her. There's always money involved with Don Russell. So Don Russell, aka R. Kelly, says, in my waking and sleeping moments, you're all I see and think about. Honey, you dominate my mind. Well, honey, you can talk to her. She will not pick your calls. She is high profile, lady. I got a question. For somebody to have this dyslexia, do you think these comments, do you think these sentences will be put together like this with the correct punctuation marks? I'll wait. Let's go down to part 2. I'll wait. Now watch this. This right here, and I know people saying, Dana, you don't know who it is because it's not saying it's Don Russell. When you had conversations with the brother and you listen to what he say, you know how he talk. And how he talk is just like this. And this is from R. Kelly private chat. _ R. Kelly, R_ Kelly private fan today at 8:40 p.m. Well, you asked me of the lawyer I want to change, honey. That's what I said. That's what I said is secret because I don't want him to know that, honey. Try and understand me, okay? So the lawyers he want to change is Farinelli and Steve Greenberg. I'm going to pause there for a second. Who got a problem with Steve Greenberg? Who got a problem with Steve Greenberg? I'm going to wait. Wasn't it Don Russell that said he don't like Steve Greenberg? You feel me? Hey, just hold on. Thank you, Ashley. Didn't Don say he don't like none of the New York lawyers? I'm just saying. Miss Lady T Dixon, don't invite nobody to call in if I didn't open up the lines yet. Don't do that. And I'm going to go here. And then it says, I am thinking of changing one of these lawyers, honey. This is what I mean, honey. And then the person said, okay, do you know anything about this new lawyer you're trying to hire? Have you talked to her? And what have she said? What can she do for you? So Don Russell said, well, honey, I have talked to her. She told me she going to help me out and told me a lot of things that make me to believe her, honey, because I remember that year. That's weird to me. I find it funny that Don Russell pops up asking for money in Rob's name. Now, I'm not slow. I'm not naive. So I see what's going on in the chat. Only thing I say is respect my chat the way you want yours respected. So let's go to media publishing. Y'all said there's an article about me and Doug Anton. Let's see. I don't see nothing yet. I asked for people to provide the link in the chat. Nobody is providing anything. So what I'll do is I'll Google it. I'll go here. I don't see nothing. I see this. I see that. I see that. I don't see nothing. Hold on. Okay. I like this because we're going to read it. Scandalmedia.wordpress.com. Hold on. Scandalmedia.wordpress.com. Let's go. And see, this is how you know stuff ain't real. Watch this. Let's go StreamYard. Let's go share. Here we go. Take it from the beginning. Everybody look at your phones. But I want to entertain this. Y'all see it? And then I'm going to go here. All right. Let's look. This right here. That's old. This came out June 26, 2019. I found out Don Russell was behind this. Let's go. This came out July the 19th, 2019. Found out Don Russell's behind this. This is 2 days after I went on him about the $50,000. If this was accurate, it would have came straight up. Y'all see it. But since I got people over here that love me, let's go ahead. I'm gonna scroll down. So I want to see it all. Posted my picture of my kid, everything. Posted a picture of my kid, all that. Look at this. Here's another one. Here's another. Oh, here it is. Right here. Ha ha. Let's go. September the 10th, 2020. Man, I want y'all to pay attention to something. This supposed to be Rashana whispering in somebody's ear, right? So why is this still here if this is about Doug Anton? Freelance reporter Tammy Washington. I love you, Tammy. Thank you. Now let's read. Let's have some fun. Scandal Media has learned one of R. Kelly's defense attorneys, Douglas Anton, may soon be fighting for his own freedom. A source closely associated with the United States Attorney's Office told Scandal Media Anton is being investigated for his involvement in an illegal money-raising scheme, ostensibly to help his famous client with his legal fees. Pay attention, y'all. Anton was recently interviewed on YouTube by a convicted felon and alleged federal informant. A convicted felon. Don Russell strikes again. I got one question to ask. Can anybody prove that I'm a convicted felon? Can anybody prove that? Because it don't exist. As a kid, maybe. As an adult, never. An alleged federal informant. Go back to the Boski channel. You will see when Don Russell said, I am a federal informant. Go to my backup channel and look at the video that say rats, rats, rats. Look at the live comments. You will see Don Russell say, oh, you putting all my business out there. You are the real informant. But let's go here. You will never see me wear a jacket of an informant. I'm not the one that told on somebody that got somebody life in jail because you had a half a gram of weed. I'm not the one that went to the feds that's trying to get everybody in the brotherhood jacked up because you trying to save your butt, brother. And you still got indicted 2 separate times. Now I'm gonna let something out that nobody knows, Don. Since you want to play these games, I can play them too. I'm not the one. Thank you, Charlotte Bennett, for donating to the channel. I'm not the one, Don, that's going around lying saying I carried the team when you know you didn't. So I'm gonna ask a question. Where's the $400,000 that Sony gave Rob that Rob asked for that went to your mother's account that's also in the New York indictment? Can you answer that, buddy? Can you also answer for where are you holding the stolen trophy that has been reported? I'm not going to play with you. And trust me, there's going to be a publication about you and your cronies coming very soon. I don't know when. I don't know what day. I don't know what time. But after the meeting I had today, I was told that you have been trying to bombard and overtake Robert, and you're trying to keep him locked up. And thanks to me and other people on the YouTube streets that has supplied information about you, Robert will be separate from you. Let's finish. Who goes by the name of Dana J, who was also complicit in the alleged scheme. Woo. During that interview, Anton expounded on his participation in the scheme, calling it a defense fund, ostensibly for the purpose of helping Kelly with his legal fees. Anton stated that Kelly was aware of the money-raising efforts and very appreciative. However, Scandal Media spoke to a correctional officer at the Metropolitan Correctional Center, MCC, in Chicago, who asked to remain in anonymity. Nope, I'm not going to let you go with that. I told y'all earlier a certain blogger had a cousin that worked there that I believe had something to do with Rob being jumped. But then I'm going to go here. The lawyer that people was talking about, that other bloggers are talking about, it wasn't Mike. It was Barry. It was the AKA personal lawyer of Don Russell and good friend of Rob. The one that nobody want to speak on. I find it funny that only 3 people was talking to this person. And then you see who else talking to the person now. The deeper you get into something you know nothing about, the more you're going to be held accountable for. I'm going to say this. When I was asked who gave out information, I told who it was. And I find it funny that now this person that know Don Russell is doing everything to keep Rob in, him and his mother, would turn around and say, why Dana J don't like Don Russell? I can never be in the company of that person ever again. That's a dangerous ass person. But let's finish. And I'm sorry, not Barry. I said Barry. I shouldn't have said that to y'all. I'm sorry. Jesus. I'm telling his real name. Brian. I'm going to say that. The correctional officer said he asked Kelly about money being raised for him several months ago while passing out dinner trays to inmates in the special housing unit SHU. I asked Robert, was he happy about all the financial support he's getting from the public? And he said he knew nothing about it and haven't received one dime of it. He told me his lawyers are on some bullshit, added the source. Scandal Media spoke to Anton by phone to get his side of the story, but he ended the conversation abruptly when we asked about the New York State Bar's rules, SF professional conduct, and their strict guidelines regarding attorneys partaking in such matters involving their client, which is a lie. Some colleagues of Anton describes him as a smooth-talking charlatan who never met a lie he didn't like. Despite Anton's facade as a caring attorney, fighting zealously for Kelly's freedom, his colleagues contend he's nothing more than a mountebank who's more concerned about his own personal gain. Anton's subversive tactics seem to shift into high gear when clients like R. Kelly are locked up and can't fend for themselves, with defense attorneys like Anton who needs prosecutors, said a well-known New York attorney. Copyright 2020 Scandal Media. All rights reserved. This material may not be published, broadcast, rewritten, or distributed without the full consent of Scandal Media. I got one question to ask. Where have y'all heard this before? I'm going to give you a hint. Go to TBD and look at her videos. And me being me, I'm just that type of guy where I don't like. I'm getting on someone now on Sylvia page saying you're going to jail. Never. Just laugh at them. I'm the type of guy where, because I have that type of relationship with people. Let's see. Let me send this off. I'm gonna say this. Myself nor Douglas Anton, we ain't worried about nothing. If that's what they think is going to happen, then guess what? Let the chips fall where they may. I'm waiting. I'm waiting to go to somebody's jail. I can't wait. People have been trying to threaten me with that for a while. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Well, I'm waiting for you to send me to jail, brother. If I broke the law, I deserve to go to jail. Okay? If I broke the law, I deserve to go to jail. That's what I say. But Dana J haven't broken no law. And then I'm going to show you. See, I wasn't going to go here. I'm going to show you planet narratives. I'm going to show you planet narratives. I wasn't going to do it. But to kill all the bull crap that's going on, I'm going to show you a planet narrative. Here's a bunch of them right here. I get these sent to me every day when people are talking. Planet narratives. Nisha Mitchell said, he said that Kevin will be sent back in a body bag. Okay. Sean Barron said, hey, Sylvia, I missed it earlier. What do they have to have by the 21st? Claudine said, hey, Miss Sylvia in chat. Boss Queen said, yes, I heard that. I'm glad you did. I said it. I said what I said, a.k.a. Denise Brewer said, you don't take nothing for the cartoons to start. Yeah, don't take nothing for the cartoons to start. Yeah, Denise, you got something coming about you. Claudine said, hey, Daddy Lolo. Daz Dillinger said, yep. Princess Diana said, he said, y'all better hope he don't be standing in front of y'all hotel waiting to shoot everybody. That's not what I said. What I said was, they better hope I'm not standing in front of that Airbnb and on my right side you got 40 deep, and on my left side you got 40 deep. I hope you keep that same energy, Princess Diana. Don't misquote nothing I said. Anything I say I can repeat. Sheila M said he's trying to scare people, but the clown ain't doing shit. If I was you, I wouldn't take it as a scare tactic. B. Lizzle, whoever this clown is, said this ain't a movie. I ain't trying to make it a movie. Not at all. Let me see. You got people nodding off and everything. But this is when they want to talk about, well, we can go degree for degree. I don't know why they feel as though I want to talk to them. I don't want to talk to none of them. So I'm just showing y'all planet narratives. Play the yesterday video. Princess Diana. I saw it in his eyes. He's cray-cray. I'm glad you feel that way. I'm glad you can look in my eyes and see that I'm cray-cray. Fuck out of here. Heaven Nelson said they supposed to be hiding Randa in the woods. Anyone have the recordings? Send to Randa or Sylvia. He said on his live, what did I say? Cancer King said block them. Latoya said, Sylvia, did you receive that link to have his gun removed? Y'all tried it many a times. Keep trying. I encourage you, because you have to make a report and it have to be accurate. My question is, when did I brandish a gun and shoot it on live? I'll wait. B. Liz will say that again. Tanya Campbell. Michael, it's all keyboard bullying. If that's what you believe, Princess Diana, he need help. Parnell Banks, one eye going left and the other eye going left. That's not true. That's not true. I don't have to wear glasses. I'm good. I might have a lazy eye, but I'm good. Last but not least, she said, let's see what they say. Randa said, I'm going to jail Friday. You see Trina Tina dozing off like the junkie she is. Sylvia, I don't know. You see 312 looking like the Skeletor man she is, and you see the faggy sitting right here. Praying for his ass. Princess Diana, keep your fucking prayers. I don't fuck with you. And I put that on God. TKS Tanya, I don't know what that means. I said what I said. And Denise Brewer said Levi ain't been on his own platform in over 6 months because he liked to debate and kiss ass on Larry Page. Yo, Denise Brewer is one miserable ass old chick. She jumped from platform to platform, but don't, you know what? I'm gonna let the cat out the bag. Denise Brewer knew what was going down when it came to little Kevin. She's one of the ones that helped orchestrate it in the background. So all that cap she talking, I got no rap. Let's keep it 100. Yeah, I'm the one who supposedly leaked Azriel's address. I don't know nothing about that. And Dana Page, okay? Tiff, according to him, for posting Angelo's address. Hey, Nakia, okay? I'm going to be in Richard Arline's indictment. I don't know nothing about that. Daddy Downlow, I believe what you said on Twitter. Dana was brought on to keep shit going, to distract everyone. We got good news today, and he talking about drama. No, wasn't I attacked today? So I defended myself, right? Heaven Nelson, I'm glad you said that because you ain't gonna like the move I made today. You ain't gonna like it. So I don't know what Lolo was telling y'all, but tell Lolo how he lied to all of y'all. Tell Lolo how Robert was going to have him locked up if it wasn't for me. Because Robert don't even know who the hell he is, but he telling all of y'all that he is God's son. Like I say, I'm not keeping nobody's secrets no more. Lizzle, whoever this termite is, said, however, random rant, however. Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. I love it when it's random rants. I love it when people think one thing when it's something totally different. I am going to say this. Remember this day. Because when people start going to jail and being picked up, I want y'all to say Dana J tried to warn them. I'm going to put it like this, and I don't care who see it. I don't care who know it. Dana J is not responsible for people's actions. Dana J tried to save people for their actions. However, when Dana J tried to save certain people and they stabbed him in the back, when the opportunity presented itself, Dana J surely laid it all on the line, nice and thick, with evidence. So now I'm going to sit back and I'm going to watch y'all actions fuck y'all up. I'm not arguing with nobody no more. And I said that before, but I mean it now. I got the confirmation today. I'm not arguing with nobody no more. I'm going to sit back and let these people do what they do. That's all. What's up? Okay. Man, I don't be wanting to do this. I know I don't be wanting to do this. But like I say, Dana J is not responsible. And it's going to come crazy. It's going to come swiftly. It's going to come swiftly. When it comes, it's going to be a domino effect. Only thing I'm going to do is just sit back and be like, damn.
Hey, Dana Dang, how are you? Did you get the stuff? Oh, did you get the stuff I sent you? Listen, I'm gonna I scanned the other thing, with the James Mason thing. I just haven't put it onto the computer to send it to you yet.
Okay, what about the thing about Faith Rogers and all that?
Faith Rogers? Yes. You mean the individual? I sent you the one with okay. I got the Faith Rogers. I got every individual. I got Cheryl Mack. I got each individual. I did their own little thing.
Yeah, I need all of them.
Okay. And I'm just gonna send you my whole freaking folder.
All right, cool. Me and Doug, we've been working ever since 7 o'clock this morning.
You and Doug? That's why you're not answering my phone call.
Right. Because Doug was Me and Doug was going down one by one. So I need everybody because I'm putting them all in the collage for us.
Okay. You still telling him I'm giving you stuff, right? You not told me. Okay, thank you, Dana. I don't want to talk, but thank you, Dana. As long as Rob knows I helped. That's all I care about. I don't care about no recognition from the world. I just want him to know I helped. All right. I'll be sending it to you as soon as I get back home because I got some training to do online. Okay. So I'll be on the computer. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
I'll send it to you when I get home. I got some screening to do. I'll be on the computer. That's the same computer that you use for the census. Now, it is what it is. It is what it is. And like I said, everybody can play recordings. But I'm going to throw y'all a bonus. Do this sound like a person that's head over heels about somebody?
Hello?
Miranda, baby.
What's up?
Chilling. What's going on with you?
Nah, shit. Sitting here watching TV.
And besides your ass looking all good.
You so silly.
I'm serious. You need to be in a relationship. You need to be in a relationship.
Why I need to be in a relationship?
Me and you need to be in a shown up relationship.
Like that, huh? I hear you. I looked at my phone. I'm like, you supposed to have been and called me.
Oh, so we can shut down the internet.
Huh?
I said, so we can shut down the whole internet.
They be like, hold on.
Everybody will be like, that nigga. I see how he got hurt. He just looked into our eyes. Yep.
Why everybody saying that about my eyes? I be like, hey, they eyes, please.
Those hazel greenish eyes. Yep.
Yeah. I be like, they just eyes to me.
Nah. Oh, you got that real color.
It's just colors to me.
My joint chestnut brown, but yours is like a whole nother cat eye.
Cat eyes.
And I can just imagine what it looks like if you get mad.
Oh my gosh, my eyes change so many different colors. Like a moon ring.
Like a moon ring. Like a moon ring.
It's like a moon ring. My mom used to be like, I can tell when you lying to me. I'm like, oh, I can tell what's so wrong. I'm like, what? Just look at my eyes. I close my eyes.
I can look into your eyes, babe.
That's funny. What you been up to today?
I went to this meeting after and working on this R. Kelly.
Yeah, you got so many haters. I mean, you got so many haters. I don't know.
And Dr. Rogers is definitely one.
Oh my God, I didn't even watch her. I told Keish, I said, you the only person I watch. Like, I backed away from YouTube so much. I don't even, like, you and her, the only two I watch. Like, I don't even watch nobody else. I knew Phases was fake when I was seeing her comment on other people's shit.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I was like, yo, like, that, like, the shit she was there was like, And then Dr. Rogers, it was just something off with her when her and Dr. Rice was going at it. And I was just like, But then when, what's her name? Hollywood Ness played that audio, I was just like, wow.
Yeah, but that shit fucking me up.
Because, I mean, like, everybody heard Hollywood Ness record you. So why would you even have a conversation knowing that people is recording?
But that's the thing. But that wasn't even me on that recording with Hollywood.
Really?
That was Don Russell and Blockbender.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
My God.
If you notice, I don't fuck with Block no more.
Oh, Block. Oh my God. Yo, I was so sad about that because I had seen that shit on Twitter. About a couple months ago, he had said R. Kelly was the one on that videotape. They like what is it? Teen Truth called him out on it and like put the video up.
Are you sure?
I'm dead serious. Me and Keisha was talking about that. And I was like, Keisha said it to me. I said, Keisha, I've been seeing that. And I sent her the video that they posted up. And I was like, girl, he had said that the girl was underage and that was R. Kelly on him. So how you saying this a couple months ago and then you turning around and you like talking to Dana, Levi, and everybody else?
Man, Levi.
I'm just going to leave that there. What else do I have? Like I said, a lot of people going to jail, and I'm not one of them. Keep God in everything you do. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Elephant don't swat flies. Jets fly above the turbulence. You can kill hate, negativity, and lies with truth, prosperity, and just standing on God's word. Be someone important. Be yourself. Until tomorrow, Dana J saying good night. Peace.